We have our next director for James Bond. It is Denis Villeneuve. I always butcher that. But yes, Denis Villeneuve will be directing James Bond. This is official. This is confirmed. I actually think this is very good news. I really like Denis. He's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think he's a great filmmaker. Genuinely, I think he's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be really intrigued to see what he does with James Bond, because this is something that Amazon has come out and I guess sort of explained their take on James Bond, or the Bond that we're going to get. It's not an out and out. He's not a seasoned pro. They're going for like a young whippersnapper, I guess. That sounds super lame, but that is kind of what they're going for. Someone who's a bit reckless, a bit chaotic, someone who isn't as refined as the James Bonds that we're used to, which in fairness does sound quite like Daniel Craig's James Bond. So it doesn't sound like they're massively changing a lot there. I don't think so anyway. But this is a really good get. You know, out of all of the directors working today, I think Denis could do something really good with it. And you know what I think when I heard that Denis was going to be doing this is I thought to myself, you know what? I don't know what way it's going to go. And that excites me. You know? Like, so many other directors, you go, oh yeah, it's going to be this, or yeah, it's going to be that, or oh yeah, it's obvious choice, or oh, that's just going to be like someone that the studio just controls, you know? With Denis, you know it's going to look great, undoubtedly. You know it's going to have really good cinematography because he works with really good cinematographers. But outside of that, I've got no idea. And he does manage to get really good performances from people as well. But I just have no idea in terms of how it's going to look. You know, because his films have looked different, although they've looked gorgeous. I don't know anything. Because he's not a paint-by-numbers movie maker. Some will disagree. That's subjective art for you, isn't it? And so that really excites me for this, actually. I think that's really, really good. I'm very, very happy with this as a pick. So let's take a look. Hit subscribe if you are new here, though, guys. Please do turn the bell notifications on. And especially hit subscribe if you're a returning viewer. So Denis Villeneuve, this is Variety, state that he will direct the next James Bond film. Amazon MGM Studios has revealed. With Tanya Lapointe signing on as an executive producer. As previously announced, Amy Pascal and David Heyman will serve as producers. Now, I don't like Amy Pascal and David Herman. I don't like them at all. I think they're actually demonstrably terrible. Amy Pascal especially. She's she's pretty terrible, actually. I don't like her. The other one, David Heyman, he's fine. He's kind of neither here nor there. So Tanya Lapointe is someone that has worked with Denis Villeneuve because she's married to him. So she is effectively always there when he's doing a movie. I mean, I say effectively, but you get my drift. Like, they're a directing and producing duo. Now, how much her input is on this? I don't know. Like, who knows what her input is on things like this? You know, will it be much? I don't know. But she's still, you know, she's on board. If she's been on board with all of his other projects and they've been good, fine. That's cool. Whatever. Sounds good to me. Why shake the status quo that works? Would be my question. So it says this. Some of my earliest movie-going memories are connected to 007. I grew up watching James Bond films with my father, ever since Dr. No with Sean Connery. I'm a die-hard Bond fan. To me, he's sacred territory. Well, let's hope so. Because there were some stupid shortlists going around where a black person was going to be the new James Bond, which, if it's sacred to you, that just categorically wouldn't be the case. And I know that would be offensive to some people, but the character isn't black. He is white. So he should be white. I know it's controversial to say to some people, I just don't see the point in sloppy seconds and race swaps, quite frankly. I think that's fine to say. So he does say this. I intend to honour the tradition. Again, we'll see when the casting happens, because if you're honouring the tradition, you should be white. And open the path for many new missions to come. This is a massive responsibility, but also incredibly exciting for me and a huge honour. Amy, David and I are absolutely thrilled to bring him back to the screen. Thank you to Amazon MGM Studios for their trust. I mean, look, I really hope this is the case and it's going to be good. So Mike Hopkins, head of Prime Video and Amazon MGM Studios, added, "We're honoured that Denis has agreed to direct James Bond's next chapter. He's a cinematic master whose filmography speaks for itself, from Blade Runner 2049, love that film, to Arrival to the Dune films. He has delivered compelling worlds, dynamic visuals, complex characters, and most importantly, the immersive storytelling that global audiences yearn to experience in theatres. James Bond is in the hands of one of today's greatest filmmakers, and we cannot wait to get started on 007's next adventure." Now, I would agree with a lot of that, actually. I don't think this is him just talking absolute nonsense. Like, I do actually think that a lot of that's true. So, yeah. Pascal and Heyman said, quote, "Denis Villeneuve has been in love with James Bond movies since he was a little boy. It was always his dream to make this movie, and now it's ours too. We are lucky to be in the hands of this extraordinary filmmaker." Villeneuve is an acclaimed Oscar-nominated French-Canadian filmmaker who most recently helmed Dune Part 2, and is also doing Dune the Messiah. So, yeah. Dune franchise, Blade Runner 2049. Villeneuve has proven immensely capable, refreshing, wrangling established IP. This is true. And he also did other stuff like Arrival, Sicario. Really like Sicario. He's done a lot. Like, he's good. Again, Pascal's the bad thing. So she's going to be producing via Pascal Pictures, Heyman by Heyday Films. It would just be interesting to see where they go with this. You know? So we'll see. But there you go. That's the news. I think, I don't know, largely this is good news. I think, yeah, again, I think most of this is good news. What do you guys think, though? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop it down below. Bye now.